How you doing, warriors? In this video, you're going to learn how you can win way more Dominion matches than you are currently. Hopefully. Eventually. I hope you enjoy the video. Before we start the video, I really have to say thank you guys. Only a week ago, I was at 128 subs, and as of making this video, I am at 850 subscribers. This is insane. I never thought I would get this much support, and I owe it all to you guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and thank you so much for supporting me. When you start playing Dominion, you will gain points for capturing. Now, there are two types of points. There are permanent points and there are temporary points. When you hold a site, you will gain permanent points over time, but that site will actually give you a boost in temporary points for 100 each. So remember, if you lose the capture point that you have captured right now, you will lose 100 points that you see up there. It is not going to stay with you. So throughout the game, you want to get as much permanent points as possible, and I'm going to show you how you can do that. Now in Dominion, you have three different flags. You have A, you have B, you have C. Now, you can capture A and C and boost them. Now, what I mean by boosting is basically this. If you are holding the sites all alone and you're sitting in the actual area, you will gain 2 permanent points per second instead of 1. This is really important. That's why you need to communicate with your team so that you guys can switch, spots if someone needs to heal or something. Now, unfortunately, you can't do the same with B site. B site is mainly gained by having more minions in the actual ground. Now, you have to kill their minions, of course, and you have to hold it, but it's only going to get you 1 point per second. And as you guessed it, the A and C sites are the most valuable sites on the actual game. So do not spend a lot of time team fighting in the middle for that B site, because chances are it is not worth it. Now, when you get 1,000 points, the enemy team goes into breaking. Now, what that means is that when they die, they will not get a respawn, but they can still be revived by their friends if they're not executed. Now, when you get 1,000 points, it is really important that you get 1,100 before you actually start fighting, because if the enemy team captures a point and you lose 100 points and dip below 1,000, they're gonna rally, and everybody in their team that has been dead will get a revive. Now, when you start playing the game with your team, it is really important that you have a positive mental attitude. If you lose, don't lose it. Stay calm, okay? Have a positive mental attitude. Be like, hey, we'll win the next one, guys. Come on. Like, communicate with your team. Never get upset at your team members for doing something, because that will get you to lose, man. Don't do it. Don't be salty. Now, I'm quickly going to give you some advice on how you guys can communicate better and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. So let's bring a scenario in. You're on the site, you're defending C, you're boosting it as well. Now, when you see 2-3 guys fighting down in B, you should not go, and you should just wait and boost your current spot. Now, when one of them gets hurt, he can retreat and he can take your spot instead, so you can go fight outside. Now, a great rule of thumb would be, do not have more than 3 people on a single site. If the enemy team is ganking you and you are all pissed about it, don't call for backup. Let your teammates go backdoor them, because they are at a huge disadvantage if they're using all their firepower on a single site. Okay, so you are defending a site and you see the enemy coming towards you. You will never want him to be inside your actual site. Reason being, if he actually comes inside, your site will become contested, which at that point you will not gain additional points. So bring the fights outside of the site that you're controlling. Now, as I said before, it is really crucial that you have a solid team in place. Now, a solid team being actual good players that practice, not a bunch of headless sweebs just running around the battlefield. So if you are that, if you and your friends are that, go practice in duels and brawl matches before you start playing Dominion. Now, you really need to communicate with each other, because if someone was to attack your site with like 2 guys, you will need to call for support. And you really want to communicate, because you don't want your teammates going far so that they wouldn't be able to help you. Now, I forgot to say this, but keep your eye out, guys. Don't be focused too much. Be situationally aware. You don't want to get ganked by 4 people all at once. Although that sounds pretty nice, actually. Now this is all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any suggestions, please be sure to put them in the comment section below. I really owe everything to you guys, and you know, it is just amazing having you guys here. Now in the future, as I said before, I am hosting a giveaway very soon, but unfortunately it will be past the For Honor release date. So if you're actually thinking of buying For Honor, you should probably do so if you're planning on playing the release date. Now, when I actually host the giveaway, I might actually give the season pass to the people that already have the game. So keep your eye on this channel. It is growing rapidly, and I would love to have you guys here over time. Thank you so much for watching again, and I hope you have a wonderful day as always.